Now, we first spoke to Calev Ben-David more than a month ago. She survived the Hamas attacks on October 7th by hiding inside a safe room for 15 hours while Hamas terrorists killed dozens of her friends and neighbors in Kibbutz Be'eri and kidnapped both her parents, Raz and Ohad. Now, Raz was freed in last month's hostage deal with Hamas, but her father, Ohad, remains among the 129 confirmed hostages still in Gaza. Ella, of course, and the rest of the family still campaigning for Ohad's release, while her mother also, meanwhile, has filed a lawsuit against the International Committee of the Red Cross, saying they're not fulfilling their obligations when it comes to the hostages. So joining us now is Calev Ben-David. Ella, thank you for joining us again. First of all, let's talk about your father, because a lot of discussion now about the men, especially even the older men, and whether Israel has to start prioritizing them as well, bringing them out after having focused for so much on, for example, the women and the young people.
Yes, so hi, first of all, and my dad is 55 years old, and I don't think there is any priorities when it comes to human life. And when it comes to the fact that the conditions over there are not a condition for living, probably not a condition for living 76 days like it does now, it's unreasonable to keep them there. I don't care if there are men's, women's, everybody's life are important. And I don't know anyone in the world that will say, oh, Dad, I don't need that, it's okay. No, it's my dad and I need my dad. And it's like Mom, it's not different thing. And I don't think they should come last.
Right. Let's talk about your mom, because, of course, the time of must be huge mixed emotions for your family. I think your sister joined you when we talked last. Grateful that your mother is back. Still huge concern over your father. And, of course, the situation of other people. And I'm sure there are from the kibbutz that were taken. How is your mom doing? And how does she have this? Let's talk about the fact that she, even dealing with her recovery and dealing with the situation, father, now your family and her are bringing this law case against the International Committee for the Red Cross.
So my mom is not so well. When she just came, it was really excitement and smiling and hugging all the time. And from day to day, the situation is getting worse because she's understand that my dad isn't here and that we need to fight over him. And it's just really difficult to her to be from the lowest point of her life as a hostage, now to be in another lowest point of her life, to be a family of hostage, a wife of a hostage. And I understand that people doesn't understand outside what is the trauma that the hostages passed, but now, when we hear the testimonies of all the hostages, it just became worse to the family because we know what they are going through over there. And it became really hard every day. And with the corpses of the hostages that were murdered in Gaza came into Israel, it's more and more complicated and hard. And for the lawsuit, I can't respond over the lawsuit, but I can say that my personal opinion of the Red Cross and that the Red Cross doesn't do its job. My mom was there. She never saw the Red Cross until she got out, and they didn't get her any medication, even though she has really complicated illness. The Red Cross didn't visit her, and this is the job of the Red Cross. And now they are keeping of not visiting the hostages, even though the exchange the last exchange of the hostages was a deal that there was a rule inside the deal that the Red Cross will come in and visit the hostages, and it just didn't happen, and it doesn't happen now. And it's really difficult to us because he just failed in his job, and this is his job. He's supposed to take care now in my dad, and now I know that nobody is taking care of him because the Red Cross isn't inside Gaza.
Right. And finally, I just want to ask you, and this is a tough question, a lot of discussion now about another hostage deal, about a ceasefire. These are difficult issues. The government has to weigh a lot of difficult interests here as well. Just what's your message as this discussion, as this public discussion continues?
Yes, I will tell you the truth. Most of the time, until now, all my life, I was very, very warrior peace. I always wanted peace with Gaza, with my neighbors. I want to be able to go to the beach and be friends with them. And now I just don't care anymore. I just don't care if it will be a war, if it will be a ceasefire. They just need to come home, hold the hostages now, because we're running out of time. We're seeing every day the new corpse of hostage get into Israel from Hamas murder. And we are seeing that they are just killing people inside the captivity. I can show you, I have now a picture of my dad right here.
Sure.
And you can see my dad, and you can see that if they will decide that they don't want him anymore, that they don't like his face anymore, they will just kill them because they have the opportunity. They have all what they need to just kill him. He is defenseless. He doesn't have weapon, no gun, no knife. And we need your help. We need your help to bring him out of there, because it doesn't safe and it doesn't fair. They are innocent people who didn't do anything. They just wanted peace and they wanted to live in their home. And I need my dad back. So please, please help us bring them back home. And now, because we are running out of time.
Ella, it's been a privilege and honor to speak to you again. I really hope I have that privilege and honor and pleasure to speak to you one more time when your father, Ohad, is back with his family, with all the other hostages from Gaza. Thank you so much for joining us again on I-24 News.
Thank you.